Human civilization is built on a fragile illusion of permanence. We construct cities, develop global financial networks, and advance technology, fully believing that our modern world is indestructible. Yet behind closed doors, the world's financial, political, and scientific elites are quietly preparing for the unthinkable. Across the globe, in some of the most remote and inhospitable corners of the planet, massive subterranean fortresses are being constructed. These are not military bunkers built for short-term survival during a conventional war. These are global vaults designed to reboot humanity following a total planetary collapse. A global reset caused by a catastrophic asteroid impact, a nuclear winter, an artificial pandemic, or a sudden shift in the Earth's magnetic poles. Today, we open the classified files on the world's end-of-the-world vaults, exploring the hidden archives holding the genetic blueprints of our planet and the unsettling timeline that drove the global elite to build them. Our investigation begins in the remote Arctic archipelago of Svalbard, Norway, located just 1,300 kilometers from the North Pole. This frozen landscape is home to the Svalbard Global Seed Vault. Officially opened in 2008, the facility is managed by the Norwegian government, the Nordic Genetic Resource Center, and the Global Crop Diversity Trust, which is heavily funded by major international foundations and philanthropic elites. The vault is carved nearly 120 meters inside a solid sandstone mountain on the island of Spitsbergen. To enter, one must pass through a single, narrow concrete portal that protrudes from the snow like a futuristic monolith. From there, a long steel-lined tunnel slopes downward into the permafrost, leading to 3 massive chambers secured by multiple explosion-proof doors. The official purpose of the Svalbard Vault is to act as a genetic safety net for humanity's agriculture. It currently houses over 1 million distinct seed samples from nearly every nation on Earth, kept at a constant temperature of -18 degrees Celsius. Even if the facility completely loses electrical power, the surrounding permafrost ensures that the seeds will remain frozen and viable for hundreds, possibly thousands of years. But independent investigative journalists note that the scale of security surrounding this remote island is vastly disproportionate for simple agricultural seeds. The airspace above Svalbard is strictly monitored, and local law enforcement carries heavy military-grade weaponry. Whistleblowers have raised concerns about the vault's deeper compartments, which are locked under separate diplomatic seals. Rumors within the agricultural science community suggest that these restricted sectors contain genetically modified seed variations designed to survive extreme radiation levels, toxic soils, and drastic atmospheric changes. Variations that are not available to the public, but reserved exclusively for the rebuilding of corporate agriculture after a global cataclysm. Moving south into continental Europe, we uncover an even more secretive network of global vaults that move away from plant life and into the realm of advanced genetics. The frozen DNA vaults, hidden within the granite mountains of Switzerland near the isolated village of Attinghausen, lies a former military bunker turned high-tech data fortress known as the Swiss Alps Cryo Vault. This facility is operated by private international consortia that serve the world's wealthiest individuals. Secured by multi-layered biometric scanning, military-grade encryption, and autonomous security systems, this vault does not hold gold or currencies. It holds frozen human and animal DNA. The clients who fund these deep mountain repositories are not regular citizens. They are tech billionaires, royal family members, and high-ranking industrial leaders who are paying millions of dollars to preserve their genetic codes in liquid nitrogen tanks deep underground. The official explanation is that these facilities are cutting-edge medical archives, allowing families to preserve genetic material for future gene therapies and advanced longevity treatments. But defense analysts look at the placement of these alpine vaults with deep suspicion. The Swiss Alps provide a natural fortress, immune to rising sea levels, tectonic shifting, and continental warfare. If a global extinction event occurred, the surface of the Earth would be sterilized, but the genetic archives inside the granite mountains would remain pristine. Independent researchers suggest that these facilities are part of a covert global initiative known as Project Genesis, a systematic effort by the global elite to ensure their own biological continuity. If the modern world collapses, the survivors inside fortified enclaves will possess the technology and the preserved genetic materials to clone, regenerate, and repopulate a new working class, creating a highly stratified society where the genetic blueprints of the pre-collapse elite remain dominant. The concept of preserving human civilization moves from biology to pure data as we cross the Atlantic to a highly restricted mountain complex in the United States, Iron Mountain, located in western Pennsylvania. This facility is a massive converted limestone mine spreading across 1,000 acres underground. It is protected by armed checkpoints, explosive detection dogs, and a dedicated fire department. Iron Mountain is the world's premier data vault, housing the physical and digital records of major global banks, international governments, and corporate empires. It contains original historical documents, master recordings of human art, and massive server farms operating in deep underground caverns cooled by a subterranean lake. The level of data classification inside Iron Mountain is unprecedented. While corporations use it for routine cloud storage and backup archives, independent investigators discovered that a significant portion of the underground facility is leased under top-secret government contracts. These sectors hold the digital blueprints of human infrastructure. Every major engineering schematic, agricultural formula, medical text, and technological patent created by humanity is backed up here on high-durability medium that can withstand centuries of decay. Furthermore, advanced AI systems inside the mountain are constantly compiling global data networks, archiving the entire collective knowledge of our civilization. Why is this continuous, massive-scale data backup necessary? Mainstream media states it is routine risk management for corporate and state continuity. But the architecture of Iron Mountain, combined with similar data vaults constructed in the deep mountain ranges of China and Russia, points to a synchronized global effort. The major world powers, despite their public political conflicts, have agreed on one thing. The current iteration of global civilization is reaching a critical tipping point, and the master data drive of human knowledge must be kept safe deep underground before the surface grid is wiped out. This global anxiety becomes physical when we observe the frantic construction of high-luxury survival networks across the Southern Hemisphere, specifically in New Zealand. Over the last decade, high-profile technology executives, venture capitalists, and foreign billionaires have been purchasing massive tracts of isolated land in the Southern Alps of New Zealand. Because of its geographic isolation, independent power grids, and abundant fresh water, New Zealand is classified by survival analysts as the ultimate life raft country. Local contractors have leaked details about massive, multi-million-dollar residential projects where the visible luxury home is merely a cover for a deep, blast-resistant underground bunker. These private vaults are engineering marvels. They feature advanced hydroponic farms that can grow food without sunlight, geothermal energy generators, air filtration systems designed to screen out biochemical weapons, and private armories. They are fully self-sustaining ecosystems capable of supporting a small community for up to 10 years without any contact with the outside world. The speed at which these bunkers are being built has accelerated significantly in recent years. This is not a casual hobby for paranoid millionaires. It is an organized, calculated exit strategy by the people who control global technology and finance. They possess access to advanced predictive modeling systems and intelligence briefings that the general public never sees. The heavy investment in these remote southern sanctuaries suggests that the global elite are not waiting to see if a collapse occurs. They are operating on a definitive timeline, preparing their private vaults for a crisis they know is inevitable. We are left looking at a planet crisscrossed by secret vaults, deep, boring operations, and heavily guarded genetic fortresses. From the frozen seeds of Svalbard to the DNA tanks of the Swiss Alps, the master data drives of Iron Mountain, and the luxury bunkers of New Zealand, the architecture of the end of the world is already fully operational. The general public is encouraged to look toward a future of continuous progress and stability, while the architects of global power are quietly backing up the blueprints of existence and preparing their life rafts. They know that human civilization is a temporary state, a thin layer of order built over chaos. When the surface grid finally fails, the doors to these subterranean fortresses will seal from the inside, leaving the rest of the world in the dark, while the vault remains locked, waiting for the reset to finish.